Good morning. Welcome back to the Blue Lounge. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is our fourth episode in the transfer news update show. Me and Andreas are going to be giving you all the latest developments, all the latest stories. We're going to discuss all the latest rumors in regards to Chelsea Football Club. Guys, before we do though, I want to ask you for a favor, and that is to subscribe to the channel if you're new and to smash the like button on this video. And I also want to say a big thank you to all the people who watched the last video. You guys smashed it. The support, the love, the comments, and the viewership on that last video was fantastic. So thank you to all of you guys who did contribute to the success of that last video. Andreas, good morning. How are you? How you doing?
Good morning. I'm really good. Looking forward to another episode as always. Like it's the same every time. It's good. We are ready, and we are ready to discuss something about Chelsea again.
Fantastic, fantastic, Andreas. Listen, brother. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of topics today. We're going to talk about Caicedo, as we've been doing for the past month. We're going to talk about Lukaku. We're going to talk about Ryan Cherki. We're going to talk about Levi Colwell, Gallagher, and everyone else. Oh, also, I'm going to ask you to tell me what you know about this Neymar rumor. Neymar from Paris Saint Germain coming to Chelsea Football Club. I know it's a rumor, but we'll discuss that also towards the end of the video. But the first topic that I really want to understand, and I want you to tell me what is happening with the Caicedo thing, because it's dragging on, and I want to know what is taking so long, Andreas. Why is this taking so long?
So this deal now is finally advancing because now both not only Chelsea but also Brighton feel that this deal is going to get done now really soon. Because again, player made it so clear. Now he was even talking to the media about him wanting to join Chelsea, telling how big Chelsea are of a club. So he was really pushing, and it now looks that it's going to be a matter of details in terms of the payment structure and still a fee because they haven't agreed on any fee yet, but they are closer um, to their asking price because Chelsea were starting a little bit low on this one. They were talking about 60 million pounds from the start. Chelsea didn't want to go too high, and then Brighton said 100 million plus or 100 million pounds at least. And now they're finding a little bit more of a middle ground. I don't think it's going to be a deal that's 70 million pounds with some add-ons. I think it's going to be more upfront. So maybe 85, 90, or also 80, but then with good, good, good add-ons on it. So it's going to be a little bit higher than what Chelsea expected it to be.
Okay, and Andres, I get that. We've heard a lot of talk about that. What you've just said. We have heard it in the past. My question to you is: do you think Caicedo will be able to join Chelsea's preseason? I mean, will this deal happen before before the preseason matches begin in the states? And I know Brighton are also playing the preseason in the states. Will we see Caicedo join the Chelsea camp? Do you think it will happen during this period, or do you think it's gonna drag on for maybe 3-4 more weeks, towards the end of the window?
That's Chelsea's goal to get it done now because they want him to be ready for the tour. But it's still not going to be so easy because it's not so much time left. So they have to agree on a deal quickly now in the coming days uh, to have the opportunity to do that. But Chelsea would still want Caicedo either if they can't get him now or they have to wait one more week. But they are definitely going all out for him and trying their best. So it's going to be really, really, really interesting.
Okay, so watch the space again.
Yeah.
So Ryan Cherki, Andreas, this is a name that has been mentioned as a attacking forward that Chelsea are interested in. We heard Julia Laurent from ESPN talk about him and talk about there may be something in the pipeline in respect to Ryan Cherki being approached by Chelsea Football Club. And I think, the figure is close to 40 million euros is what is being asked for. What do you know in respect to this? What is the situation between Chelsea Football Club and the Ryan Cherki deal? Is it happening? What do you know?
I think it's definitely a player that Chelsea have been looking at, and they really appreciate the player. But it's not something that's advancing right now. I've not heard of any bid coming in, as people are saying. I heard they made an inquiry of the player to look if he's about his availability, but it's not something that's advancing right now. But he is something that Chelsea might um, go on if they feel that they have a huge chances of getting it on for a good amount of or a great fee for them. So, but it's going to be difficult, because Lyon don't want to sell the player. They feel he's important and he's still so young that can still play for the club a little bit longer. So Lyon would want a really, really important fee to even think about selling the player this summer. So it's going to be a difficult one, but he's definitely one to look out for.
Okay, all right. Interesting position to be in respect to a very, very talented player. Andreas, we're going to talk about Neymar and Levi Colwell in a second. Andreas, I want to address a topic that has been bugging me as a Chelsea fan, bugging us all as Chelsea supporters, Chelsea fans, and that is the issue of Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku has been dragging his feet. He has been adamant that he wants to stay at Inter Milan. He has even suggested that he will not be coming to Chelsea Football Club, whether a deal is done or not. We know that there's interest shown from Inter Milan in getting him on a permanent. They're not apparently given the right amount of what's the word here? They're not paying the right amount of money. They're lowballing Chelsea. We've also heard that there's a club in Saudi Arabia that's interested. We heard there's another club in Serie A, potentially Juventus, who are interested. What do you expect to happen with Romelu Lukaku? Is he going to be sold to Inter Milan? Are Inter Milan going to cough up the amount of money that Chelsea is demanding, or is this going to just drag on and on and on and on? Where are we with Romelu Lukaku?
I think many people inside Chelsea now believe that he's going to end up at Inter Milan at last, because it's the only club he wants. I know many footballers are dreaming of the top Premier League clubs, plus Bayern München and Real Madrid and Barcelona, and those clubs. But for him, Inter Milan, of course, is a big club. But he really loves them. It's like I love his love of his club of his love, or love of his club, or what you call it. But
Mm.
he really really likes that club, so he only wants to go there. And Juventus had some interest in him, but he was not interested in joining them. Juventus was willing to go higher, around 40 million euros, same as Chelsea are now willing to accept for the player. And Saudi Arabia was also willing to pay that amount, but he don't want to go there. So it's a really, really complicated situation. And Inter Milan don't want to pay the fee that Chelsea are asking for, and that's why it's dragging on a bit. Chelsea are not expected to accept anything less than close to 40 million euros, so it's going to take a little bit more time. But in the end, I think all parties expect that Romelu Lukaku is going to be a Inter Milan player come the end of the summer.
Okay, I mean, I just hope they cough up and pay the asking price from Chelsea, because we have reduced the price quite substantially. I mean, we paid 97 something million for him, not so long ago, and now we're selling him for half the price. But I would love to see his wages off our bill. Um, Before we talk about Levi Colwell and the Neymar rumors, I want to ask all the people watching the video right now to smash that like button if they haven't, and also subscribe. You will enjoy the content on the Blue Lounge, and just the content on the Blue Lounge is good, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So make sure you check it out and watch all the videos. It's top.
Yeah, and smash that like button and subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So, Levi Colwell, Andreas. We've heard a lot about, he doesn't want to stay. He wants to go back to Brighton. You know, you know. I think that's really just a little bit of banter, of gossip, of hype, of just people trying to stir up the situation. Levi Colwell is a Chelsea player. Levi Colwell is coming back to the club. What do you expect to see with Pochettino? What do you expect to see with his contract situation? Will he be given a main role in the squad? What is your expectations in regards to Levi Colwell for the upcoming season?
Well, what I can say now is that Pochettino has actually already spoken to Levi Colwell, and it's been really positive talks. I think Pochettino tried to assure him that he's going to be a really, really important player the next season and play a lot of games. So I think now next step is for Levi Colwell to talk to the club again and then discuss for a new long-term contract, because everyone in Chelsea wants him to stay. He is happy to stay at Chelsea because he really likes the club, of course, but he just wanted to be assured that he's going to be a really, really important player. He wants to play football. He doesn't want to stay at Chelsea just to play 5 games a season and play on the bench and watch Fofana and Thiago Silva or Badiashile play all season. He wants to be that guy in the defense together with Thiago Silva or another player to play many games. He wants to be important. So it's going to be something really exciting to see him together with Pochettino. Everyone expects him to work well with Pochettino. Pochettino is a big fan. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him play in a Chelsea shirt next season.
Yeah, no, definitely. Levi Colwell is a very, very good player, and I think
Yeah.
once Pochettino reassures him that he will be given game time, I think we will see a change in his motivation and his aspirations when it comes to Chelsea Football Club. So we're looking forward to seeing what Levi Colwell does this season. Andreas, the rumor that has been popping in and out of the rumor mill when it comes to Chelsea Football Club is Neymar Junior, and we've heard in the past. I mean, like a few months ago, he's potentially on Todd Bowley's list. Pretty much for the last couple of transfer windows, we've heard that Neymar has been linked with Chelsea. Is there anything to these rumors? Is Neymar actually a player that could be leaving Paris Saint Germain for the Premier League and specifically Chelsea Football Club? What do you know?
So actually, for the player would love to come to Chelsea. That's something I can say straight right now. He would love to come to Chelsea, and he's really open to any challenge. He wants to leave Paris Saint-Germain, but the problem now is that I haven't seen or heard anything about Chelsea showing any interest for Neymar at this stage. We know for a long time that Todd Boyle and Egbali wanted a superstar in that team. However, I feel like now, after some months have gone, they have changed their approach a little bit, and it seems like they are looking for younger players. So they can put them on long contracts with lower wages, and Neymar is going to ask for crazy wages, and he's 30 years old, so it's something that's really, really unlikely to happen. But in football, we can never say never, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, he will definitely be an interesting player if he does end up at Chelsea. He will definitely sell some shirts and
Yeah,
attract a lot of attention. So there's a massive marketing opportunity for Chelsea if they were to get Neymar. But in my opinion, with his age, lack of Champions League football, um, um, I think this deal is more of a rumor than anything concrete. But
yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. It has been
But Mo,
fantastic. Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
tell the people to smash that like button first.
I was about to do that. Guys, like Andrea said, you have to smash that like button and you have to subscribe. And also, in the description for the off chance that you guys don't know about Andreas' social accounts, in the description is his Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you check them out. And if you're not following me on Instagram or Twitter, my socials are also in there. I mean, Andreas, you post a lot of updates on a regular basis on Instagram and Twitter. So, if you guys want to catch up and see all the latest news that Andreas is posting, his Twitter is in the description, and so is his Instagram. But yeah, that is it for this video. We will be back again next week. So make sure you have turned that bell notification button on, so you will catch the video next week. All I want to say is enjoy the rest of your day, and it's been a pleasure. Andreas, any final words?
Blues, just keep enjoying your summer and have a lot of fun.
Have a lot of fun. Go outside.
Yeah.
Enjoy the sun. Guys, we will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one, and peace.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.